The river widens over a wide Amazonian river, drifting like breath across the surface. A family of giant otters breaks the silver calm with soft ripples, sleek bodies weaving together as they hunt. One pup lags behind, chirping anxiously, until an older sibling circles back, nudging it gently toward the safety of the group. Along the muddy bank, a broad-headed caiman lies motionless, only its eyes betraying awareness as the otters pass within meters. Tension hangs in the cool air, then dissolves as the family slips downstream, leaving only widening rings on the water. Morning light seeps between towering trees. Scarlet macaws explode from the canopy in a burst of red, blue, and gold, wings whispering through the damp air. They settle noisily at a clay lick, beaks tapping stone as they feed side by side. A younger bird hesitates at the edge, watching the crowd, before finally stepping forward to join, its nervous movements slowly giving way to confidence. Higher in the branches, a three-toed sloth clings to a moss-covered limb, dew beads along its fur, tiny droplets catching the sun. It stretches with aching slowness, reaching for tender leaves just out of reach. The branch sways under its weight, forcing a pause, a long moment of stillness, then a careful shift that secures both balance and breakfast. A flash of electric blue glides through a shaft of sunlight. A morpho butterfly flutters along the forest path, wings opening and closing like a pulse. It lands briefly on a damp stone, sipping minerals, then lifts again, drifting deeper into the green shadows where the forest seems to breathe around it. On the dark floor below, a column of leafcutter ants marches with unwavering purpose. Each carries a fragment of leaf like a sail above its head. The line curves around fallen branches, over roots, never breaking rhythm. At the nest entrance, workers receive the harvest, disappearing into the living architecture of the colony, the entire system humming with invisible coordination. Rain begins as a whisper, then grows into a soft curtain. From beneath a broad leaf, a poison dart frog emerges, its tiny body glowing like a jewel against wet bark. It hops cautiously toward a shallow pool, calling softly. Another answers from across the water, the two voices weaving into the rain's steady percussion.
Far to the north, cool air drifts through a temperate forest. A grizzly bear stands in a shallow river, massive paws planted against the current. With sudden speed, it snatches a salmon mid-leap, water spraying in a silver arc. It carries the fish to the bank, feasting beneath towering pines while ravens gather at a respectful distance, waiting their turn. On an open plain beyond the trees, a pack of wolves moves in coordinated silence. Their bodies form a loose crescent as they test the wind. A signal passes between them, subtle shifts of ear and tail, and the group flows forward as one. Later, with bellies full, they rest together in a tangle of fur and breath, social bonds reinforced through shared survival. Sunlight filters into a Southeast Asian rainforest. An orangutan mother swings carefully through the canopy, one arm at a time. Her infant clings to her chest, eyes wide, absorbing every motion. She pauses to build a temporary nest of bent branches, settling the young one gently before feeding. The forest cradles them in green stillness, a sanctuary suspended high above the ground. A sudden burst of color flickers nearby as a chameleon creeps along a vine. Its skin shifts from emerald to mottled brown, blending seamlessly with its surroundings. A fly buzzes past unaware. In a flash too quick to follow, the chameleon's tongue shoots out, and the air returns to quiet, predator once more invisible. In a coastal shallows at dawn, sea turtles glide over a coral-strewn seabed. One female approaches a sandy beach, hauling her heavy body ashore under the pale light of the moon. She digs with slow determination, depositing her eggs into the warm sand before covering them carefully. By the time the first hints of sunrise color the horizon, she has returned to the sea, leaving only tracks and hidden hope behind. Back inland, a kingfisher perches on a slender reed above a glassy pond. It tilts its head, calculating. Then it drops like a stone, piercing the water and rising again with a wriggling fish held crosswise in its beak. Droplets fall in perfect arcs as it beats its wings back to the branch, the moment as precise as it is fleeting. In tall grass near a shrinking waterhole, a rhinoceros wallows in thick mud. The cool coating protects its skin from the relentless sun and biting insects. A smaller bird hops along its back, plucking parasites with delicate efficiency. The massive animal barely stirs, a living island of conchs, head swiveling with uncanny precision until it locates the faint rustle of a small rodent below. A sudden drop, a brief flutter, and the forest returns to stillness, the predator melting back into night. By the time the sky begins to pale again, mist gathers over the same broad river where the journey first opened. The giant otter family resurfaces near a fallen log, grooming one another in the cool air. The Caimans still lies along the bank, ancient and unhurried, a silent witness to another turning of the world. Sunlight threads through the fog, touching fur, scale, and water alike, as life continues in endless, quiet motion.